Hello and welcome into this first edition of an RNN Diecast review right here on Racing News Now. As I always say, I'm your host Garth Allen. This is probably the first video we've done on here where you can't see my face through the whole video, which may or may not be a good thing. If this is your first time catching a Racing News Now video, consider going down below and hitting that subscribe button and ringing the bell for notifications so you don't miss a thing going forward from RNN. Now, admittedly, this is something pretty different from what we usually do here on RNN, and something probably pretty different from a lot of things we're going to do going forward, new and old. But the reason we are starting to do some diecast reviews here is, quite frankly, just to make sure we have some content to go up over the off season. We do have some big things planned for the off season, as I keep saying, but most of that probably won't start showing up until, I would guess at the earliest, the 1st of December. And that's probably the earliest because we probably won't get to filming any of it until mid-November. We've got one thing locked down right now for mid-November there, right before Thanksgiving-ish. But I'm going to guess none of the big things we have for the off-season will start showing up until at least the 1st of December. So in the meantime, we got to have something go up on the channel after racing ends until we get into that stuff. So why not do some diecast reviews? We've got plenty of them around here. As you've seen, we swap them out on the set very frequently. As you can see, I mean, there's plenty just here in the background of this set. But I figure we can do this once a week during the season, and then as we get into the off season, we might bump that up to 2 to 3 days a week, depending on whatever else we have going on at that point. But I figured it'd be something nice, a little bit fun to do here. I know there's folks out there that want to see diecast reviews, good quality diecast reviews, so why not give it to them? I mean, we got plenty around here to review as it is. But as you can see here on this first RNN diecast review, you can see here we are doing the Natalie Decker ARC diecast that Lionel put out a little bit ago, a few weeks ago now. They're doing 4 ARCA Racing Series cars this season, or at least that's what they have announced so far. I don't know of any plans to do any more than that. They did 3 Venturini Motorsports cars, this Natalie Decker car, the Michael Self Daytona win, and the Leilani Munter Vegan Strong car. We will be doing reviews on all 3 of those for the first 3 episodes of this. And then they also plan on doing a Thad Moffitt car. He's the grandson of Richard Petty, driving for Empire Racing in the 46 car. That one's not been released yet, but once it is released, we will do a review on that as well. So let's check out the box here for Miss Natalie Decker, and as you can see here, a render of the car, as always, on the front of the box. 2018 here on the side, Venturini Motorsports on the top and the back of the box. And then the production run sticker, if we can get, there we go, one of 613 of these cars made. All right, so let's get on to the important part, and that is the diecast itself. As you can see here, obviously it is a hood open car. So let's go ahead and take a look underneath the hood. We have Toyota under the hood here. If we can we get the autofocus to go here, or am I gonna have to do this manually? I guess I'm gonna have to do it manually. There we go. All right. So Toyota under the hood, let's go places. We look down inside the hood here at the plastic engine block here, red TRD cells on either side. And if we take a look at the nose here, your typical Toyota Camry nose. Let's see if we can get that focus a little better here. There we go, that looks pretty good. All right, so typical Toyota Camry nose here, General Tire on either side, 25 in Venturini Motorsports on the headlights. On the hood, we have N29 Capital Partners, Natalie's main sponsor, as well as a little Venturini Motorsports there on the tip of the hood. ARCA here on top of the windshield. The iconic Venturini Motorsports number 25 on the roof, as well as another Venturini Motorsports logo. Let's look down the driver's side here. Lots of contingency sponsors. Get the focus right here. Okay. General Tire, both on the tire and above the tire. ARCA logo, lots of contingency sponsors. See, the nice thing about this is you do have the opposable front wheels. Of course, the hood open, as we've already seen, and it's got a mesh window net, kind of mesh cloth, not really sure what you would call that, but definitely an upgrade from what they use in the Xfinity cars and the trucks, as they just get the plastic window nets. So you get a few more features than what you do in the Xfinity and the trucks, but it's still at the price point of the Xfinity and trucks. It's $49.99 for these ARCA cars, which, I mean, I think is a pretty good value. You get a little bit more features out of these than you do with the Xfinity and the trucks, and they're the same price. So, of course, again, you got the 25 here, more contingency sponsors down the side here, TRD, N29 Capital Partners. Again, Natalie Decker, her autograph there, not autograph, but her signature there along the name rail. More contingency sponsors here down the B post. Venturini Motorsports back here as well. Yamaha Power Products, her other main sponsor back here on the quarter panel. Look at the back here, Decker along the top of the back window. It's DIN number 500. N29 Capital Partners on the deck lid. Menards on one side of the spoiler. General Tire on the other. Yamaha Power Products again here on the back of the car. And Toyota and the rookie stripe. As we take a look here down the passenger side of the car, looks very similar, of course, to the driver's side. All right, so that is the Natalie Decker 2018 N29 Capital Partners ARCA Racing Series Toyota. Only available in ARC and 124th and 164th scale from Lionel. Really good looking car here. I'm really impressed by these. It's been well noted over the past few years. Lionel has had some quality control issues. That's no secret. It's been well documented all around. But I will say it does feel like they are stepping up their game this year. All three of these Venturini cars that I got from them look really good. I can't find any problems with these really to speak of. Like, there's nothing wrong with this Natalie Decker car at all. I can't find one single issue with this, and believe me, I have looked over at trying to find issues to nitpick apart here. I can't find any. Like, this car looks really good. I can't speak for everyone. I mean, I don't know what the other Natalie Decker cars that have been shipped out look like, but in terms of the one that I got, it looks really good. I really can't find any problems to speak of. So, kudos to Lionel for that. It does feel like they are stepping up their game here in 2018, and I really hope they are. It seems like they are, and I really hope that is the case. But I think that'll do it for this first RNN Diecast review. Next week, Wednesday at noon should be the normal time for these, at least during the season here. We might tweak that a little bit as we get into the off-season. Like I said, might bump it up to 2 to 3 days a week for these in the off-season, just depending on what else is going on here on the channel. Next week, though, we will have the Michael Self Lucas Oil 200 Daytona win car for the ARCA Racing Series. And let me tell you, if you haven't seen it yet, it looks really good. I think one of the better raced wins they have done on the ARC side of things that I've seen, period. It just looks fantastic. So, keep an eye out for that next week, Wednesday around noon. And we've got more coming up this weekend. Big things happening at Kansas Speedway for us here on Racing News Now this weekend. We do have a schedule posted for the live video that we have going up the Friday afternoon between practice and qualifying at Kansas Speedway with Venturini Motorsports for a live announcement. I can't say any more than that just yet, but the announcement will be with Venturini Motorsports. That's as much as I can say. It's really good, though. You will definitely want to check it out on Friday. So keep an eye out for that. If you haven't subscribed already, go down below, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss anything going forward from RNN. Everything we have going on Friday at Kansas Speedway and everything we have going into the off-season, it's some good stuff. You will definitely want to see it. And hit that big thumbs up button if you like the video. It is much appreciated when you do. So at that, this has been the first RNN Diecast review. I'm Garth Allen for Racing News Now.